Hello, Gemini. You have reached Tarot Universe channel, and I'm going to be doing your August 16th through August 31st reading. Got to catch up, I know. Been having a lot of boxing of stuff, and I see some stuff behind me even. We had a flood in the house, and so we had to box a lot of stuff and replace stuff that got wet. Anyway, moving forward, we're going to be talking about Gemini, August 16th through August 31st. General read. Let's see what's going on with my Geminis. This is a really small table I'm on. I'll try to squeeze it in. On the bottom of the deck is the Three of Cups. I don't know if you can see that or not, but there we go. Three of Cups. All right. Okay, let's see what we got here, Gemini. So in the center, I have an Earth sign. I have the Queen of Pentacles. So this is showing me that you must be pretty content right around August 16th, because the Queen of Pentacles is someone that has everything she needs, and she's sitting happily outdoors enjoying the environment with her herself, and she's not lonely. She's just sitting there kind of meditating on what she has and where she's going to go next and some of the things that she might want to do. So it's got the yellow in the card, which means it's a really happy card. So it's a good center card for you to start out with. The clarification or obstacle to that card is the Chariot. So the Chariot would mean that you're not really moving on in any particular situation right now. You might be contemplating moving on, thinking about moving on maybe to a different job, or maybe moving, especially like moving, because this is an active moving type card. It could also mean that you're at odds with somebody at this particular point in time, but you're holding back going forward to maybe tell them your thoughts. Okay. In the crown of your reading, you have the Six of Swords. So another card showing that you're thinking about moving on, but you're not ready yet. You actually might be returning to a situation that you previously left. So this could mean that, you're going back to someone that you had left before, or this could mean you're going back to an old job, going back to your old neighborhood where you used to live, that you moved away from some time ago. It's like a returning to the past, at least in your mind, if not physically. Returning to the past in some situation, maybe to clear things up. As we talked about this card here, the Chariot, maybe wanting to move forward to have a conversation with someone to clear things up. I'm really hating this setup. The cards just are not doing exactly what I want them to do. I used to have such a good setup back here, but it'll come again. Okay, so that was at the crown of your reading. And then in the base of your reading, I have the Hermit card, which means that you are in contemplation mood. You came in August 16th in this particular energy, and you're not moving about. This is not an energy moving card at all. This is more of a kind staying where you're at right now, and you're going inward in your mind, and you're thinking a lot about, you could be going down in your soul, in your spirit, and you're thinking a lot about, you know, you might be talking to spirit and letting things come up, or you could be thinking a lot about things, about what's happened in the past and maybe what you see happening in your future, maybe asking spirit questions and trying to get some answers on something that you need clarification for. You're coming in with that energy into August 16th. In the recent past, I have the Knight of Swords. This is showing me that in the past, there was a lot of activity going on and a lot of gossip maybe going on, Gemini. I don't know if this was you. This is the air sign of Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius it represents. And the Knight of Swords in the reverse, it shows someone that's going out and giving someone a piece of their mind, giving someone a piece of their thoughts, or at least sharing their thoughts with someone. And you've got that kind of curtailed right now. You're not on full speed with that. A lot of your cards that are traveling type cards are in the reverse, I'm noticing. So you're kind of August 16th through August 31st. It looks like you're kind of contemplating, you know, whether you should go forward with speaking to someone or having a conversation about an idea that you have, because it is in the reverse. In the near future, you have the Page of Pentacles. This is a new venture that you're thinking of. This is a new money venture, some kind of creative type of schooling, or you know, some kind of method, way of saving money or making money, a different way of doing it maybe. It's a brand new, fresh idea. It's something that you've been contemplating, maybe just recently been thinking about it, and you haven't moved on it yet. It's in the this card was in the reverse as well, so you haven't really moved on this. You're not moving forward on it yet. You're still in contemplation mode. Your energies that you're coming in with is the Queen of Swords. You're very much have the energy to speak your mind, so you're holding yourself back with these other cards that are in the reverse, because the Queen of Swords does not hold back. She's it's a Libra, Gemini, it's the Gemini. God, I wish this would show up better. Anyway, I'll stop obsessing. I wish, okay, I gotta get back on track. The Queen of Swords doesn't hold back for anyone. She kind of just slays her sword around and cuts through the muck of what is on her mind, his mind. This card could go for a he or she. It doesn't have to be a woman just because it says Queen on there. This could be just the energies of a Queen of Swords, which pretty much, queens pretty much say what they need to say, and this particular queen, being a sword, is with a lot of thoughts in her mind all the time, and so she doesn't really go down into her heart a lot to check it out before it comes out of her mouth sometimes. So she might say something without considering if it's going to hurt somebody emotionally or not. And you have this energy right now. Okay, so be careful with that. That's a good energy to have, though, if you're careful with it. And in your environment, you have the Tower in the reverse. So you've already gone through something, Gemini, that kind of upset you. I don't know, I'm thinking this could have been like 6 weeks ago or 6 months ago that this happened. It's something that upset you and kind of turned your world upside down and made you have to start something from scratch all over, or the least it did was turn your thoughts upside down, and you're thinking a new way. Maybe you're seeing things from a different perspective now. So this could be a really good card. It doesn't have to mean total devastation as far as like losing things or losing a job or a relationship or moving or something like that. It could mean just a different perspective, given the fact that you do have underneath it, the Queen of Swords, your energy is all about thinking. And so the Tower is in the reverse, meaning that you may have had a recent change of mind about something. Okay, and above this card, this Tower card, is the King of Pentacles, so it could be something that is affecting your finances. And this card is in your fear sector, so you might be thinking a lot, looking at something with a different perspective, and thinking of a new way to bring some money in. You know, once again, I'm going to go back to the Page of Pentacles. That's like a brand new start, a brand new way of making money. And so the Tower being in the reverse with the Queen of Swords tells me that you've been thinking, you've had a change of thought about something and how you are going to achieve this King of Pentacles. Because this is what your fear is that you won't obtain this. Okay? Your outcome is the Page of Cups. So this is offering your love, offering your intention of love to someone, kind of in a real sweet, sincere, with no maliciousness, with no, you know, like a child kind of a love that they give, you know, in the family, how you love your mother or your sisters and brothers. Kind of it's a sincere love is what I'm trying to say. So you're coming across very sincere and you know, straight from the heart with this cup that you're offering. It could be offering of your idea, you know, that you're offering to make this transition of change to make more money, that you're bringing it across very lovingly to someone. It could also mean a new offer of love coming into you, towards you, or you offering it towards someone else. Okay, Gemini? Still trying to get that a little better. Okay. A clarification card to that one is the King of Swords. The King of Wands. And the King of Wands is in the reverse as well. I don't know why I didn't put this clarification card out earlier, but it came from the top of the deck, so it would have been the next card up for the clarification. Anyway, the Knight of Wands is somebody that's hot. Seriously, the Knight of Wands is someone that knows what he wants. He's like a Leo, Sagittarius, Aries type person. They're pretty much know what they want, and they're not shy about going after it. This person, once he wants something in his heart, you know, he just goes straight away, and he rushes out and gets what he wants. It's in the reverse, so it's also showing that you're kind of apprehensive to maybe accept this love that's coming in. I hope you can see this. Accept this love that's coming in, or you're apprehensive to offer this love out. You're not sure, because there's a lot of things on hold in your reading right now. You're really contemplating a lot. You're in the hermit mode. Don't forget, coming into August 16th, you do have the Tower in the reverse. You're recuperating from changing your mindset. I should have brought some water back here. My mouth is really dry. Okay, so the next card up is the Three of Cups. I don't know if you can see that or not, but anyway, this card here is a good card in your reading. It's not always a good card, but in your reading right now it is. This shows some kind of celebration that's happening around this time. Either you're going to join up with family or friends and go out and celebrate. Maybe someone's getting married or someone's having a child. You could also be celebrating the discussion of maybe this new financial plan that you're considering undertaking. Okay? I'm going to do some clarification cards to this reading, and let's see what we want to do here. Always pick out the negative ones to clarify those because we want to know how bad they are. I'm not seeing really super. Let's do the Tower. The Tower looks like a pretty negative card. It's in the reverse. That's a blessing because that means it's over with. You're just, you know, processing it all now. So let's do the Tower in the reverse in your environment. Spirit, what is the Tower in the reverse in Gemini's August 16th through the 31st reading? What's it doing there in the environment? Section Gemini. Okay, another reversal card. You have the Two of Swords. This is also an air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. So you're not making the decision quite yet. There is a decision to be made. The Tower has caused you to have to make a decision, okay? And you're aware of it, and you're contemplating everything right now, okay? So you're deciding about, this could be a move, this could be, and we talked about a move earlier with the Chariot in the reverse, moving on to something new or an actual move. And it is in your environment, so that means that it would be affecting your, it could affect your home, you know, all the things that you're around, like mostly what you're around, like your job, your home, maybe if you're always around friends or you're around a spouse or a lover, it'll affect those areas, whatever area is around, you know, like in your environment the most, whether that's friends, lovers, work, family. So there's a decision to be made that this Tower is causing you to make. So let's do another clarification. Clarification for my Geminis. I've been having a sore throat lately. I don't know what's going on. Okay. What else do we have here? I'm trying to see what else. Let's do a clarification, Gemini, on the Page of Cups. What's this Page of Cups coming in for Gemini? Page of Cups for Gemini. Spirit, what is the Page of Cups? The Gemini's outcome here. Okay, another reversal card. You have, let me set this deck down so I can talk. You have the Four of Cups in the reverse. So, you know, you've been, you're coming out of, I should say, a time where you've been feeling kind of constricted emotionally. Where you, maybe not constricted is not a good mode for, or a good word for me to put. But what I'm trying to say is you've been kind of bored, just to put it bluntly. It's been kind of, you've been getting fulfilled. Your cups have been getting fulfilled. The universe is was trying to give you more of the same thing that you've been having. And you got kind of bored with that. Whether this is love, joy, you know, relationship, all the things that we need to feel happy and whole and loved in life. The universe was, you know, you have your cup straight up. Then it came up August 16th, it's coming up in the reverse, showing that, well, you've been bored, so the universe is taking that boredom away from you, and that could very well be a blessing because the eclipse happened yesterday. Today's the 12th, yesterday was the August 11th. The Tower happened for you, Gemini. And what that does is it changes things. The universe, time for change. We will never change. Well, some people do. They have the willpower to do it. Very few of us will. If we're kind of happy and things are going kind of smoothly, or even if we're kind of unhappy, we just go along day to day, drudge through. The universe comes and gives us these Tower moments to push us along in a direction that we're supposed to go. Okay. So it looks like the universe is going to help you out here, Gemini, and it's either going to bring in a job that you like, a new relationship that you like, something that you have been bored with, whatever that is. It'll resonate for you, whatever that is. And God, I need water. Excuse me for complaining. Whatever that is for you, Gemini, you'll know, and that's going to be turned around. is what this card is telling me and what I'm feeling from Spirit. This is going to be, and it is being turned around for you. That was the clarification. Okay, so let's do another clarification card. That was your clarification to the Page of Cups. Okay, so let's see. We're going to do a clarification to the Page of Pentacles and your near future. Page of Pentacles. Geminis. What's going on, Geminis, in the near future with this Page of Pentacles? Ooh, Gemini. So you have the Empress. Now this could be a male or female. What it corresponds to is I'm doing a clarification to the page. I may do your reading over. I really want to space this all out. I may go to the dining table. The Page of Pentacles is in the reverse, meaning that you're thinking about a new money venture. And it looks like it's going to be very prosperous because the Empress is very fertile, and she's very, not futile, fertile. And she's very proliferation. Whatever she touches really turns to gold and works out really well. So it's a really good omen to get this card on a card that you are getting clarification about. It means whatever it is going to work out in your favor. Okay? So that's what the Page of Pentacles, this idea that you have, this new venture you have about making a change with your money, or starting out this new venture from the rudimentary stages. It looks like it's going to go really good for you, Gemini. Okay. What other one can I clarify for you, Gemini? Let's do the clarification to this Six of Swords, crowning your reading. Shows you going back to something, or you're considering going back to something. You were moving on in a certain direction, and then you turn the boat around, and you're going back. What are you going back to, Gemini? Let's see what Gemini. Okay, it's showing, this is family love. This is an old friend, an old love. You must be having nostalgia, or maybe you're going to go visit. You're going back to visit an old friend or an old partner. Maybe you're going back to visit your mom, your family, your relatives. It looks like at this particular point in time, you're pretty much on hold in all these areas because you've got this Hermit card here. And you also have the Chariot in the reverse. You've got a lot of cards, as I've shown you already, in the reverse. So it's showing that there's kind of a stoppage. And so maybe you're taking this time to spend some quality time with family so that you can feel loved, give and receive love, kind of get a balance going on for yourself. And maybe that is what this Three of Cups on the bottom of the deck was about, is that you're going to be celebrating something with them, like maybe just celebrating seeing an old friend again that you haven't seen in a long time. Or if you haven't seen your parents or your cousins or your family in a long time, maybe you're celebrating the fact that you're reuniting for a little time to catch up on what's been going on. Okay? So that was the clarification. That's a good clarification. That's a really dynamite card to get right there for that clarification. Let's see. Let's do one more. But which one? Wish you guys could talk to me right through the... I'm going to have to do a live pretty soon. I've been talking about it. Let's see here. I'm going to do a clarification. Let's do a clarification on the Hermit, I guess, to see what you've been thinking about, or what this contemplation is about, the Hermit card. You came in with those energies. You're in them right now because today is August the 12th, and this reading is starting on August 16th through the 31st. So you're already in these energies, Gemini. King of Cups in the reverse. So you are having some thoughts about your love life, your authority, the King of Cups is one of the nicest kings in the deck. He shoots from the heart. You know, he really goes into his heart before he spurts out anything out of his mouth, and he's a very loving type person. Whoever this person is, it's a Cancer, a Scorpio, or a Pisces person. It's in the reverse. So if you're around somebody that has this rising sun sign or moon sign, could even be their Venus, this person might be on your mind and making you go. This person may be someone that you're reflecting on right now, that maybe something happened that turned the relationship upside down. You had the Tower in the reverse, don't forget. And so maybe you're not getting along with this person right now, or you guys had words that you didn't see eye to eye on something, is what I'm getting. So you're thinking about that, your position and your perspectives on that. And like I spoke before, you know, this Tower is a good tower for you, Gemini. It's changing your perspective on things, and it's making you reconsider or make a decision about something that will lead to prosperity for you, Gemini, because you have nothing but good. You have the Page of Pentacles in the reverse, and then you've got success on top of that. And then you have, for your outcome, the Page of Cups, which is a success. And then the clarification for that is these, you know, coming out of boredom. So that's really good to get this in the reverse, or stagnation. And then the Knight of Wands, you're not going out and just freewheeling it. You know, you're taking your time to consider all aspects of your decisions, and you really want to come from this loving space, come from your heart, instead of just going out like the Knight of Wands in the upright, who doesn't really comes from his heart, but he moves really super fast, and he doesn't look at all the different angles at things, and he just kind of goes it could be a little on the selfish side sometimes, but not intentionally. It's just kind of the way he runs. Okay, so you know, so you got a really good reading here. I'm really pleased with your reading, Gemini. And in your fear sector, you had the King of Pentacles. I believe that you are striving to get into a position of more stability and less stress on worrying about money. Okay. All right, Gemini, I think that's going to be your reading today. I apologize that it's so close to the 16th, but at least it's before the 16th, because that's when this reading starts. And I hope the angle wasn't too bad and you were able to see all the cards. Please like and subscribe if you would, and share. And I will see you soon, Gemini. Take care. Blessings.